All right, welcome back, BPD family. This is me, Big Papa D, and we're back for another one. Today, our brother from the UK, Wales, and England, has dropped a new song, and we're here for it. Oh, of course, I'm talking about Ren. Listen, dude, we went over this before. We can't have any of that crap you pulled last time, so make sure you get it right.
Fine. I got it. And now, the greatest guy I've ever met. A personal hero of mine.
Oh,
and someone I've patterned my whole life. I can't do it.
Oh, man.
You are literally the worst.
I can't believe it.
He is someone who barely qualifies
son of a bitch.
as a human.
Stop him.
Big Papa D, how the hell do you still have a chance?
All right. Today, we are here for Ren. The name of the song is Troubles. See snow, so it looks like he's in Canada still. So, obviously, we know what we get from Ren. Troubles. But dealing with all the stuff he's had to go through in the past. That's my assumption. When you assume. But, yeah, I mean, we will find out. Without any further ado, we have Ren with Troubles. Sounds like an old blues, like 40s, 50s jazz and blues. Okay, so it's about his illness. Sounds like it's gonna be a rap song.
I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts. Leave me stop when I reach in, memories are seeped in. Hydrochloric acid, I go to war and get passive and freeze up. Music help the ice to thaw, put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword. Etching notepads full of reasons why my feelings are sore. The first day that I got sick, ejected from the cockpit of living. 19, young teen, waking up bitten. Posters up, manhunt, Ren went missing. Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. The first hit maybe was the hardest. Waking in the body that was buried like a carcass. Brain in the lion's den, body in the shark pit. Waking up in pain again, aching, broken hearted. Persistent little bro.
Okay. Whew. We'll have to digest. We're going to go ahead and run it back, and I'm going to try to break down some of those bars. All right, here we go.
Ooh, Lordy, trouble so hard. Ooh, Lordy, trouble so hard.
He's a great producer, man. These beats are crazy. It's a vibe, man.
I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts. Leave me stop when I reach in, memories are seeped in. Hydrochloric acid, I go to war and get passive and freeze up. Music help.
Basically talking about his past pains and suffering. He says he tries not to dwell on that stuff, but sometimes it's hard. And then on the hydrochloric acid line, is he talking about maybe when he was in his worst, he felt like his blood felt like hydrochloric acid, like going through his body.
Much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts. Leave me stop when I reach in, memories are seeped in. Hydrochloric acid, I go to war and get passive and freeze up. Music help the ice to thaw, put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword. Etching notepads full of reasons why my feelings are sore.
It's hard to understand Excalibur's sword. Pull it out of the impossible Excalibur sword. Yeah. I wonder what he said the first time. I got it that time.
Music help the ice to thaw, put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword. Etching notepads full of reasons why my feelings are sore. The first day that I got sick, ejected from the cockpit of living. 19, young teen, waking up bitten. Posters up, manhunt, Ren went missing. Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen.
That's a really good descriptive line. Ripped out of the first day, he was ripped out of the passenger seat of living. in the cockpit. So he was up front leading, directing where he was going. The path was clear, and he just got pulled out of that. You know, that's very poetic.
Ejected from the cockpit of living. 19, young teen, waking up bitter. Posters up, manhunt, ran, went missing. Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. The first hit maybe was the hardest. Waking in the body that was buried like a carcass. Brain in the lion's den, body in the shark pit. Waking up in pain again, aching, broken hearted.
All right, so we're talking about, we did this in Wicked Ways and some other things. When you're in that much pain and you're just reaching out, especially if you're super religious, you're reaching out to God to heal you. And then when God doesn't answer your prayers, then you start to resent that. And my dad was a preacher, and I've had other preachers. This question's brought up all the time by people. How can God let this happen or that happen? Or how come he didn't answer this prayer or that prayer? A preacher, a reverend will tell you that God doesn't answer, every prayer. Just because he doesn't answer your prayer, they'll say you don't know his plan for you, or this is a test, or things of that sort. And when you're in that much pain, and I have experience with this, we talked about this over the years. I was 5 years in the house, never left the room, excruciating pain constantly, would go through fits of just shivering, out of control, 104, 105 fever. And when you're in that kind of pain, like, logical thinking becomes very difficult at times. So, back it up.
First hit maybe was the hardest. Waking in the body that was buried like a carcass. Brain in the lion's den, body in the shark pit. Waking up in pain again, aching, broken hearted. Persistent little blogger, I was bouncing from a doctor to a doctor to a doctor, like a table tennis game that has no end. So be the fate of Ren. Every single question answered with a question on the end. The second year I came to terms with giving up my dreams. Mine was severed from the means that helped me write these rhyme schemes. Brain was inflamed, the fatigue was crushing. Hard to remain sane with your brain combusting. And the third year was murder, living in a purgatory full of worry, wouldn't live to be 30. Lifestyle hurt me, always in my bed to rearrange the alphabet and all the letters spelled.
Ren, we all know the story. Ren was young, had his life set up, had a deal with Sony. He was going to conquer the world. And then years later, 3 years in, he's wondering if he's even going to see 30. He's wondering if this is it. It just got snatched away from me. And this is it. This is my lot. That much, all that hope and promise. And it just gets stolen away from you. And to make it worse, no one knew what was wrong with him. And plus filling up with all the wrong medication, too, which doesn't, obviously, did its own damage.
It was murder, living in a purgatory full of worry, wouldn't live to be 30. Lifestyle hurt me, always in my bed to rearrange the alphabet and all the letters spelled doom. Light hurt my eyes, popping pills to survive. When you're 23 and mentally you steadily decline. 24 I was poor, disability benefits. What's the benefit of disability? It's irrelevant. 25 and the scars.
Those words that don't make sense together. Disability benefit. It's like, I'm gonna get a little bit of cash. It's not really, I wouldn't call my disability a benefit.
When you're 23 and mentally you steadily decline. 24 I was poor, disability benefits. What's the benefit of disability? It's irrelevant. 25 and the scars that were etched, they crack. Elastic bands only stretch so far and then snap. Deep in psychosis, hallucinations, troubled vision. Visits from the underworld were conjuring my superstition. 25 living back at home with my mum, but not because I'm a bum, alone and physically done. So thin, so frail, so weak I'd become. And my skin so pale, never kissed by the sun. One time I carved a hole in my chest just to feel. I wish that was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the Holocaust you buckle and kneel. There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel.
That goes really into the psyche of your mind. I know what it's like to be in excruciating pain. I'm not saying I know Ren's pain, but I was in excruciating pain for a long period of time. And my only break from the pain was the brief moments I slept. I'd sleep like an hour at a time, hour and a half at a time, and that was the only peace. I could not imagine, because especially if you're feeling pain constantly, to try to cause yourself pain, maybe just in another area, or he was just so numb from all the drugs and such a stupor that, yeah. I mean, that's like I said, that's beyond what I experienced. But like I said, the kind of psychosis that creeps in when you're constantly in pain, it's just, Lord knows what your brain's going to come up. And he was such a young guy too. Didn't have the life experience and stuff that, I had. Didn't have kids that needed him like I did. But yeah, my kids are older, but they still need me. They still need me today. So
Hole in my chest just to feel. I wish that was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the Holocaust, you buckle and kneel. There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel. Facts, 26, I'm highly medicated and the pain sophisticated while I'm lying broken naked on my back. I bore my microphone until my coffin started dropping raw thoughts with the grim reaper knocking on the track.
Then,
man, lo and behold, I heard an angel beckon on this treacherous road. Was a stem cell doctor with a generous glow. In the cell transplant, pulled me out of the cold. And my skin got younger and my body got stronger. And my stomach felt hunger for a door that was closed. And my soul heard music for the first time. Beauty was a word I'd use for this gift of gold. Oh Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Make me whole. This music I give you. Pain that I live through. Everything I've been through is yours to hold.
that's the whole purpose of this. I know that for you people who have followed around the whole time, we know this story. We've heard this story through this and through IG Lives and through a bunch of other things. But the reason he does this is for people that are feeling hopeless, people that are experiencing this, that are hearing him for the first time, and they hear his story, that he was in the deepest depths of hell. But there was a way out. And if you look at it, and I know he kind of looks at it this way too, all that pain, all that terrible hell was also a gift, because it's given him the gift of music and the gift of, he was musical before that, but it's given him this perspective and material and just this story to tell, and he could help so many people, and his career's, pretty awesome, and it's created this person. I've had a lot of trials and tribulations in my life, but I wouldn't change any of them, because all those things made the man I am today. And I don't want to mess with, like, butterfly effect thing. I don't want to mess with stuff because I like who I am today. So all that stuff led to this guy. So, yeah.
Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Make me whole. This music I give you. Pain that I live through. Everything I've been through is yours to hold.
That's what I'm saying. This is, gives hope to people that are suffering, That art is pretty cool on the bridge, man. Yeah, hell yeah. Yep, exactly. It gives hope to everyone out there who's struggling with whatever it is. I mean, whether it's, like he said, like chronic fatigue and Lyme disease and all that stuff, or whatever it is, if you're dealing with cancer or addiction or whatever it is, mental health, that there's a way through. There's a way, there's a way through for sure. Yeah, that was good. I didn't know we were getting another rap track from him, but I'm all for it. Oh, man, as always, all of Brent's stuff will be in the description down below. Make sure you go watch this video, like, subscribe to his channel, check out his socials, show him all the love in the world. My stuff will also be there. Rumble, Patreon, TikTok, Instagram. I'm pushing Facebook right now, so if you can please go over to the Facebook. The link will be in the description. and follow my channel. We're trying to push to get monetized on multiple platforms, so that way I'm really trying to turn this in, especially within the next year or two, into a full-time gig, and you can make that happen. It'll benefit all of us. So I have 4 channels here: the rap channel here, my main channel, the country channel, and my podcast channel. If you're not subscribed to one or all of those, please do. I appreciate you all very much. You will see me again. Peace and love.
I can't believe you're still here. Did you fall asleep? If you liked this video, I suggest you subscribe and or seek professional help. Your choice.